Hello everybody. Today we're going to be learning about quadrants. Nothing less, nothing more. Let's start. So first, let me draw a little graph for you guys. And now I'm going to be telling you about quadrants. Now what we could think about quadrants is that they are groups, but they're distinct from each other. Now let me show you. First, let me tell you the name of each quadrant. So this is quadrant number 1. I'm writing this in Greek numerics because this is how we commonly write it, but we say 1. This is quadrant 2. This is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4. Now, imagine if I had an x and a y value. We're going to be circling through all of their values and see which one goes into which quadrant. So then you could get the real definition. Now let's go into the specificity. Now imagine x was positive and y was positive. So it's plus x plus y. That would mean that it would belong to quadrant number 1. But what if x was negative? Well, if x was negative, that would mean that it would be here, the negative side, and in the positive side of green. Now these intersecting sections, the only one that intersects that has green and white is the second quadrant, since it has negative x values and a positive y value. So we're going to say that this belongs or is in the second quadrant. But what if both were negative? Let's get this. What if both were negative? Well, if I had something that's negative here and negative here, the intersecting sections is in quadrant number 3. So I would say that this belongs to quadrant number 3. Now what if my y value was positive? My y value was, sorry, my x value was positive, but my y value was negative. Well, let's see how it turns out. So plus side of x is anything all the way there. And then the plus side of, the negative side of y is everything all the way down there. The intersecting section is quadrant 4. So I'm going to say that it belongs in quadrant 4. These quadrants are separate. So this is plus x plus y. Quadrant 4 is plus x minus y, because onwards is positive x. This is negative x and negative y. And this is negative y and plus negative x, but plus y. Because these are different, if I would want to group them, or if I would want to place a point, they could only be in one quadrant. If something's here, then we don't need to say anything, but if it's here or there, then we know how to make it distinctive. So this is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, this is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4. All of these are separate. Okay, we completed this. Now, yeah.